Hi, this is Mark from FBA to USA.com with today's quick tip. Um, this one doesn't sound that interesting. It's about tax. But as you're getting going on Seller Central, if you are selling from overseas, there's a few things that are worth knowing at the start to maybe save you time later. And one is the complexities of when you become a major seller, when you start to earn reasonable income on Amazon and you've had quite a few sales, they are going to ask you to produce an EIN. Now, EIN stands for Employee Identification Number. If you're selling in the USA and live in the USA, you're probably familiar with it. Um, as an overseas seller, you won't be able to get a SSN, which is a social security number, which US tax residents have, but you can register with the IRS at their website, irs.gov, I think. And the simplest way, really, to do that is to phone up, tell them what it is you're doing, why you want the EIN, and they will issue one over the phone. However, it is much, much easier to get hold of one if you are already representing a company, an incorporated company that is overseas. So the equivalent is, and it's on the forms, if you're looking through the information, it will say, is your entity the equivalent of a US LLC, which is a limited liability company? Now, in Australia, the equivalent entity would be a PTY Limited. In the UK, it would just be a limited company, LTD at the end. And to get one, you basically need to see either a lawyer or an accountant that does company setups. They've usually got shelf companies that they can tailor to your needs and get you one. It is a cost. It might be a few hundred dollars or pounds, but once you're up and running, it expedites the process of being a pro seller on Amazon much quicker. So it means that you can get your EIN over the phone, you can enter your EIN as your tax detail, you can fill out the necessary IRS form, which indicates that you believe, well, certainly as an Australian entity, you could use the double tax treaty to show that you're not going to pay US tax on your sales, but you will be declaring those sales revenue and paying tax in your home jurisdiction. Now, I am not a tax advisor. I'm only telling you this from the basis of my experience and having done it. So before you go setting up absolutely everything that way, make sure you do speak to an accountant in your jurisdiction first. Make sure you show them what it is you're doing, and make sure you talk to the IRS over the phone. But if you take all those steps, then I think you should find that getting an EIN is a relatively smooth process, and that it doesn't stop you getting started and getting going on Seller Central. Thank you. This was Mark from FBA to USA.com.